So one of the biggest differences between someone who is serious about being a YouTuber versus someone who uploads videos for the fun of it is understanding your YouTube analytics and the tools in your YouTube studio that you can use to see what you're doing right and wrong with your YouTube channel. So today we're going to look at some of the more important tools in the YouTube studio that are really important and that a lot of people, I'm surprised, don't really know about. So hopefully you'll learn something in this video. And if you do learn something, don't forget to drop that like and subscribe down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the main tab that everyone sees is the general overview, which is your views, watch time, subscribers, and estimated revenue. This is obviously important information. However, I would argue that reach is probably more important in understanding how you can improve your YouTube channel. Now, reach is essentially how many people you're reaching, like your impressions. That's how many suggestions are being showed to people. So if you have 340,000 impressions, that means I have the potential to be seen by 340,000 people. Now, obviously 100% of 340,000 people are not going to watch just because that's how YouTube works. You know, there's so many videos that people are suggested, they're not going to watch every single one that they see on their screen. And if you have a click-through rate right here, this is essentially the percentage between the people that actually see and the people that click. And if you're anywhere between 10 and 20%, that's where you know you're really doing something right, getting impressions and getting people to click on your videos. So if you scroll down right here, you can actually see how many views you got from your impressions. Right here, I got 30,000. So that's actually pretty good. And then you got your watch time right here. In the traffic source section, we're actually able to see where you're getting your videos suggested from, where are people finding your videos. So 40% of mine is YouTube search, 23% is external, and you get the idea. The reach page is essentially going to show you if the videos that you're putting out are actually being clicked on. So maybe you have to work on your thumbnails. Maybe your videos are good, they have a high watch time, but they're just not being clicked on enough. So maybe you want to work on that thumbnail a little bit more to get more people in, because obviously if it has a higher watch time, the people clicking on that video tend to stay longer. So you want to get more people on that train. Now, the engagement tab is very important because it allows you to see specifically where in your videos are people leaving off, where they're dropping off, where are they staying. So you can see like right here, it shows people still watching at 30 seconds, right? So that's basically the breaking point between someone deciding if they're going to continue watching your video or not. If they watch 30 seconds of your video, they've basically already committed to the video. You know, a video is a commitment. And if you get to a certain point, you're basically going to watch the whole thing, or else you might not have watched it at all. So essentially, you're able to see which videos you have a higher watch time, and you're able to kind of see, okay, maybe I can make these types of videos more if more people are watching. And the higher watch time means more engagement, means more impressions, means more people being shown your videos, means more potential views, means more potential money. It's a whole spiral that you really have to just kind of understand what videos are working, which ones aren't. And that really is the core of looking at the engagement tab and basically learning from your mistakes. Go back to those videos and see, okay, what am I doing in the first 30 seconds that I'm doing wrong? What am I doing right? How am I interacting with the audience at this point versus one that has, 5% retention rate? That type of thing can really help make the difference between a good video actually being seen versus it not. And that's basically how you should approach looking at the engagement tab. Now, your audience, again, this is very important because you're able to see what time your audience is actually on YouTube, which is very important. This actually, I don't think this was here last year. This is a new addition that I discovered, and it blew my mind, because looking at it, you can actually see the darker parts are when your audience is on YouTube, and you can kind of understand when you should upload videos now. And it kind of gives you an idea of what times you should upload videos for, a maximum opportunity of views. And also right to the side right here, you can see what types of videos your audience is watching, so you can kind of see, okay, well, maybe I can make more of these so I can get suggested on these people's videos, that type of thing, to where you can, maximize your potential for being suggested on YouTube. And another tool that you can use is TubeBuddy. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you haven't, basically it's a free Chrome extension that allows you to see more analytics, more in-depth stuff on your channel and other people's channels. So you can kind of see what the competition is doing and learn from their mistakes so you can become a better creator yourself. And if we scroll down right here, you can actually see this graph right here, which a lot of YouTubers are starting to use to visually represent how many people are watching the video versus actually subscribed. And it's a more enticing way to visually show people that you could make a huge difference if you subscribe. So yeah, subscribe on this channel. And yeah, that's a very effective thing that you see a lot of YouTubers starting to do. And again, utilize your analytics to your own benefit. If you see some crazy analytic, not necessarily this one, but you notice that it would actually be really interesting to bring up in a video, do that and show your audience like, hey, like this stat is kind of crazy, you guys could help change it. Honestly guys, don't get discouraged if you look at your analytics and they're low views, low numbers, low percentages. This stuff is going to help you grow your channel, because no video on YouTube can help you grow your channel. Only you can do that. So looking at these analytics and seeing how YouTube is reacting to your videos, how people are reacting to your videos, you can really see what you can improve on. Looking at all this stuff, it is kind of intimidating, but just go look at video by video and say, okay, this one kind of didn't do as well as I wanted it to do. What happened? Like, it's not rocket science. There's a whole algorithm to YouTube and how, you know, your video is shown. So if there's low retention, see what you can do in the very beginning. And again, this really does make a difference between someone who is just randomly posting videos, doesn't really know what they're doing, versus someone who is willing to take the time to go look in the YouTube studio and see what can I do better to beat the competition and to better myself and understand my channel. And yeah, so I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any more specific questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm more than willing to help you out. And also let me know if there's a video you'd like me to make in the future about YouTube or how to make money online. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and remember, anyone can YouTube.